Union members are worried Florida is becoming too similar to one other northern state. Coming up, we'll tell you why 3 state bills are stirring up lots of concern.
College students were at the state capitol today protesting education budget cuts. Find out why a bright future for some could be starting to dim.
And a new device created here in Gainesville could help you keep track of Alzheimer's patients who tend to wander off. We'll show you how it works in the Technology Spotlight. 5:30 Live starts now.
Now, from your local source, TV 20 News, 5:30 Live in high definition.
Good evening. Is Florida the new Wisconsin? Union members are worried about 3 bills making their way through the State House that would limit the power of unions that represent public employees.
One would stop public employers from automatically deducting union dues. Another would make it easier for public employees to decertify unions. And the last has graduate students at the University of Florida worried about their future.
TV 20's Lisa Wolf tells us why some are protesting the bill that requires unions to have 50% membership from the workforce that they're supposed to represent.
The stalemate between Wisconsin Republicans and state employees caught national attention and reopened the debate on the role unions play in the workforce. Just a few weeks after Florida began their legislative session, 3 bills in the legislature aim to change the way unions operate in our state, including one bill that threatens the existence of the University of Florida's Graduate Assistants United.
Basically what it is, it's a union busting bill. What it'll do, it'll basically make it very difficult for us to maintain certification.
But Alachua County Republican Party Chair Stafford Jones says the proposed legislation is not anti-union, it's pro-taxpayer.
We can't just solve the problems by taxing the taxpayers more. There's no more there. You can't get blood out of a turnip. And the cost of government has to be cut. There is no way around that.
GAU co-bargaining chair Jose Soto says without the union, he would not have things like health care. And on a $5,000 a year stipend, that would cripple his ability to be a graduate student full-time.
Before the union, there were folks who were earning less than $5,000 a year, and now at least there's a bottom line to it.
Jones says tough cuts have to come from somewhere and says a union with just 15% enrollment might be a good place to start.
If it were that important to those particular faculty members, then they would be paying attention. They would be paying those dues. I think setting a certain level of membership shows support for the union.
They don't know about the union. Non-union members get the same benefits as union members, and they don't pay into the union, and it's hard to maintain.
All 3 bills are currently being debated by lawmakers in Tallahassee. Lisa Wolf, TV 20 News.
GAU says they will continue to hold protests like today's and will sponsor enrollment drives to try and send a message to lawmakers.